Tony, and welcome to Food 101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. Oh, Shafi.
Hello, Daniel, how you doing?
I'm fabulous like you, Shafi. Well,
Fantastic,
it's
fantastic.
summer. Coming summer, people.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No yet, no yet, no yet. At least, yeah.
Not yet summer, people, but we are burning already in British Columbia.
No, it's hot. Yeah, I know.
It's almost there, but people, climate change. But Shafi, last week we talked about our Food
Culinary course,
101.
Food 101
Yeah.
merchandise. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes, people. And we are inviting you to please do visit our official website, www.food101.ca. You will learn a lot from there, people, from simple food to food that you want to do in the kitchen. It's something like what we are doing in Food 101. Okay, miscellaneous sauces. The derivative of volatile sauce. What else? And more posts. Of course, the tomato consomme. So people, please do visit our official website, food101.ca. And of course, our products, our merchandise. And we are happy that we roll out already our merchandise plus our culinary course.
The Food 101 culinary course.
Yes, and Shafi, what we gonna talk about today?
Well, we talk about culinary course. So we talk about which season you want to talk about.
Yes, this
Yes,
one,
which
Shafi,
season?
this one we're gonna talk about, Shafi.
Fundamental. Food 101 Culinary
Yeah,
Course, Volume 2, Fundamental.
yes. Imagine people, we already have volume 2 and volume 3. Last week we talked about volume 1. And today we're gonna talk about Food 101 Volume 2 Fundamentals. And inside the fundamentals, Shapi, we gonna learn about, of course, the first modules that you're gonna learn will be
Skills, cooking, baking, grill, all the the nice skills in the kitchen.
yes, advanced cooking techniques. Because in the volume 1, I think I remembered we learn how to grill the basic steps of cooking. So
Mhm.
in volume 2, fundamentals, you will gonna learn advanced baking. Are you good in baking, Sheffy?
I love baking. I love it. Even if my
Mm.
wife, she's baking more better than me now, and even my daughter now starts to. No, no, well, she started to make focaccia home, and she tried first time was no success, and then second one, the third one, and then after, she keep on try, boom, and she make a better focaccia than me now. I'm shocked. I'm
Yeah.
shocked. Oh my god! But I'm happy. I'm happy because it doesn't matter. You more you try and better it is, better it come up. And yeah, the book that you offer in the Food 101, the culinary course, they are all the basic that people should know about cooking or baking, all this kind of stuff. But more you try, and of course, more practice you do on it, and better you become. Like everything else, doesn't matter what. So what I
Yeah.
suggest, you just try, sometimes bake is fun, baking, you baking at home with the kids, you even by yourself, you don't have to be with the kids. But I enjoy baking with my kids when they were small. Now they are not small anymore. They really don't care about baking with me anymore. So at the end, but it was fun at the beginning. Yeah, it was fun. I teach them how to do the crostate. I teach how to do a baking pizza or make focaccia home, stuff like that. And it's nice to get, and it's dirty. The only big problem is clean up the mess after. But that's come along with the with the baking and cooking.
That's part of cooking, people.
Absolutely.
And if you missed our episode last month, we talked about focaccia, and
Yeah, yes, yes, that's right. Yes.
chef is talking about the wife is better than him to cook focaccia.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, no, no, no. Absolutely, yes.
Mm,
She make a better focaccia than me now. Before
yes,
my focaccia was the best, but then after she started to make her own, and I had to say, "Oh my god, that was good, better than mine."
for
No,
sure.
she started to make this kind of focaccia, with the cream cheese inside and sandre tomato, and then start to put some cherry tomato inside. Then sometimes she put the dill and cream cheese, like she came out with some stuff, and I said, "Oh my, nice, good idea for me." After
Yes,
anyway, I'll take
yes,
it. I'll take it. I'm gonna steal the idea. I'm gonna use it for myself.
that's
No,
true.
but yes,
People, if you compare baking to cooking, they are the same, but baking you need to precise, because something, if you are the ingredient is not equal, for sure you will have this mess.
you
But
gotta
anyway,
always follow recipe. Doesn't matter for baking. You can
yes,
go about. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist about on baking. You have to follow recipe.
y-
That's the most important
yes,
thing. Even the old one, like the old recipe, grandmothers was making it. They always work out at the end. They was going by cups, by spoon, by this, by that. You know, and I always say to my mom, and she always said to me, "Oh, put a cup of oil." Yeah, I said, "How big is the cup?" When I ask my mom, because your cup are different from mine. You know, so yeah, that was funny anyway. But if you think
yes,
about it, more you try, the first time maybe it doesn't come out good. The second time it's going to get better. And you're going to
yes.
learn the size of the cups that your grandma was using at home anyway.
True. And people, we always advise you that don't afraid to commit mistake in the kitchen, because the more you commit mistake in the future, you will be perfect in any aspect in the
At least
kitchen, in the
I'm
cooking.
not perfect, perfect, but at least you know how to move around. That's in the
Yes.
kitchen. That's so cool,
Nope.
because you can impress all your friends when they come over. Oh wow, you can move around nice and easy in the kitchen now.
No pressure.
No, no
No.
pressure. What pressure? There is no pressure. The pressure is every. It's
The
a normal
pressure is
thing.
in yourself. Yes, the
Yes,
pressure is in within yourself. So, Shafi, the next topic will be roasting and
grilling.
grilling.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
that's very important. If you are working in the kitchen, you know what is roasting and grilling. It's very important, people, especially if you are in the grill steak or in the meat section, right,
that's right.
Shafi?
Yeah, absolutely. You need to know how to, you need to learn how to use your grill, how much temperature you gotta reach, how hot it is, which part of the grill is working better than the other one. Sometimes, the grill is gonna up and down by side. One side is more hotter than the other one, so you know which things you can cook and where you're gonna cook it. But at home is different. At home, you got your little grill. Even if it's on the stove grill, then you can you know play with that a little bit. But on the stove you're limited because it's on the middle, so the heat is all on the middle. It's not all over. So you have to understand that one. That you have to move the steak around to make sure it's cooked perfectly the same. Otherwise, if you got barbecue in the summertime, that's I think is the best one. You just put your temperature that you want on the barbecue, and then let it warm up until it's time. Clean up your grill, and then we go. You got the same temperature all over, and yeah, that one is one of the best way.
Yes.
Otherwise, roasting, of course, roasting you have to know your oven, but sometimes the oven too, you have to be careful. So I bought for myself. Actually, my wife bought it anyway. Listen, I didn't buy it. She bought it. Another thermometer to put inside the oven because she doesn't trust too much the digital outside. The oven at home. They all change it. They all change it. So at least you go nice and easy. You put at 350 or 400 or 500, whatever you have, and then you're gonna see from the one inside the oven. You know if it's really 500 or not. or if it's really 300. So you can't make a mistake. And then I don't trust too much the thermometer. So anyway,
True.
so I always carry my own thermometer at work. So that's the most easy way to control everything. And yeah, roasting the oven, you need to know how, especially what you're gonna cook, which floor you have to cook, more close to the top, more close on the bottom, whatever. Anyway, that's a nice class to roasting and grilling. Yes, I really like it.
Yes, and the hardest part is cleaning the grill.
Ah, that one, clean the oven. That's
Clean
I
the
would
oven,
say,
yes.
a nice elbow grease to clean up over there. That one is working all the time.
And done. So, Shafi, the next topic will be sauce making. I
That's
think,
right. Sauce making. Who doesn't like to make sauce? Oh,
of
everybody like to make
course,
sauce at home. Come on.
yes.
Especially at
I
work.
think
Anybody was told.
I think, Shafi, we have an episode of about sauce making, right? If I'm not
I think we
mistaken.
did the mother sauce once. We did, and then
Yes,
we work with each one in a different episode. But yeah, sauce making, that's important and the basic of the cuisine. You need to know the most well at home. Is not that you're gonna make demi glace or you're gonna make things that it's going to take forever to cook. No, of course not. You got to make you make whatever it's easy for you. Like if you want to make a tomato sauce, basic or you know simple things that's handy at home. That's the most important thing. But this, course, sauce making it's teach you the basic on it.
yes. Especially the five mother sauces, people.
Yeah.
And if you miss our episodes, please do go back because Chef and I always talk about sauces, making sauces. And uh if you want to review, it will help you a lot. So next will be Chefy. Okay, will be this one next
Okay.
module.
Pairing ingredients. Very important.
Yes,
Match the ingredient too. Nice. Yes. Very important
true.
cooking. It's the same thing. You
Yes,
can put pairing ingredient, understand the flavor. You can use as all together anyway. Yeah. Because it's if you know the taste, the flavor, you can pair even better with the ingredients after that. Of
true,
course.
people. If you watch the anime Ratatouille, you know the rat
Mm.
know how to combine ingredients or pairing ingredients each other. You just my smelling. Oh,
Well,
pairing
when I
ingredients.
when I start, I make so much mess you can even imagine. So I don't think when even my chicken want to eat the food I was making at the beginning. It was so funny, but it's true. It's true. I try to give it to my chicken because nobody wants to eat at home, so they don't even the chicken eat it. So, but that was my first, attempt to mix different kind of ingredient and flavor. It was a disaster. But at the end, with time you learn how to do it. Pairing the ingredient, the best match. And sometimes you have to try something to make sure it's going to be matching good. Sometimes it doesn't, but yeah, but at least after that.
Yes, true, true, people. And I just learned today, Shafi, if you pair olive oil and the egg yolk, hard boiled egg yolk, oh mamma mia, delicious. If you pair that one, if you're making devil egg, put little bit olive oil and it make more creamy, creamy,
Oh,
creamy,
wow.
people. Yes, I just learned today. Oh,
Nice.
understanding
Nice.
ingredients.
Nice.
So, Shafi,
Give
the
us
next
the
one
recipe
is
next week, eh?
yes, because volume three. We're gonna talk about volume three. I don't know what is inside. I forgot already. So, Shafi, understanding flavors.
Yeah, you have to understand the flavor that you're using, so at least you can combine very well, of course.
That's true. Pairing ingredients and understanding flavor, those goes together.
Yes.
The moment that you know to pair together, for sure, what you pair together makes create and flavors that you want. So I think this goes together. That's why I put together the next modules.
Yeah, and then
And
and then after you get experimenting with the pairing. That's you're gonna try to pairing together the flavors. That's
yes,
the most important thing. Like I said before, sometimes it's not gonna be a good pairing.
mm,
So you
true,
have to trash it and make it again, of
true.
course. But it's a process. It's a learning process. So you
It's
learning with this kind of don't be demotivated. Be motivated to keep uh, don't give up. Keeping doing it. Try. You
yes,
know, simple things gonna make a very great taste too. You know,
true. Try and try until you succeed. That is that.
absolutely.
And we always advise you that don't afraid to commit mistake. Go, go, go for it, and for sure you will learn from it. But Cheppy, before we go on, let's shout our listeners
Yes,
from which country we gonna shout out. Okay, so Sheppy, which
Brazil,
country?
Brazil.
Brazil. Wow.
Yes, Brazil. Thank you, Brazil.
Yes. Obrigada, obrigado,
Obrigado,
Brazil.
obrigado. Yes. Okay, let's see. San Paolo, 52%. Bahia, 14%. Rio de Janeiro, 14%. Minas Gerais, 5%. Pernambuco, 5%. Goiás, 2%. Parana, 2%. And Mato Grosso, 2%. Oh, we got
I
more.
know one
Oops.
more, Sheppy.
And Sergipe, 2%. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Obrigado, obrigado, Brazil. Brazil is a beautiful country, Sheppy. I've been there
Amazing
for,
country.
yes, we are inviting you to visit Brazil. It's something else. Their culture, their country, it's something else. So again, Brazil, thank you so much for supporting this podcast because this podcast is created and empower food, food, food people. And because of the food that we are talking about, we create a culinary course that we are talking right now.
Yes. Yes.
This is called Food 101 Volume 2 Fundamentals. So next module, Sabi, Science of Flavor. Oh, wow. So
And
it's
we
like
got the
science of flavor.
science of flavor. Yes. Science of flavor.
Yes, definitely. How would that come that there's a science of flavor?
Well, it's the combine
This
of,
study.
of the pairing together, different kind of flavors. And here we go. They got an
Mm,
explosion of flavor in your mouth. There you go. That's your science.
definitely. I think if you know what you are cooking, you know what you are pairing, and you already experiment with the pairings, that will be the outcome. Flavor profiles.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna do profiles for the experiment that you did. So, Shafi, let's give an example of
Mm.
flavor that you've been discovered, and you say, "Oh, this is delicious."
Well, I made a dressing for cold pasta when I was in Japan. I was making with wasabi, uh,
Mm,
ponzu dressing, olive oil, and lime. That was a very good dressing that I made over there for pasta, for cold pasta. I was using actually sashimi on top of the pasta. It was a summer dish that I was using. And yeah, pairing with the olive oil, the ponzu, and the wasabi together, and the lime was a very very good match on
for sure. It's something else. Umami, as they said.
it. Yes, it is.
So, Shafi, let's go to the next one. Understanding
Standing
taste.
taste and aroma. There we go. Go back to the
So
one
what's the
who has
difference?
tasted to you. It's that you understand what the taste is, the aroma of the food that you just come out with. Like you understanding the taste of the you don't gonna mix it up. You don't gonna cover up with other flavor. You know, and you gonna taste what your ingredients in the food that you provide. That's the thing.
Yes, a pleasant smell and a pleasant taste. They goes together. For sure,
Yes.
if you have aroma that's good, that from the aroma itself, you can taste so delicious. When I'm cooking, Chefy,
Uh,
I make sure that the aroma, the moment you smell what I'm cooking, you say, "Oh, it's so delicious," stuff like that. And then, of course, if you taste it, I make sure that the aroma and the taste goes together because some of the item that the aroma is so good, but the taste is not good.
yeah, something can happen. Something can happen.
Right, Chefy?
It's something can happen. But well, no. You okay? If you make something special, like something, some of your creation, new taste, new flavor, and you have to understand, all the part of the ingredient that you put it in. So that's the best way to understand the taste and the aroma. Like if you put, let's say, for example, like I said before, I said the ponzu with the olive oil. If you put too much olive oil, you're gonna taste only the olive oil, but you don't gonna taste the ponzu. So you have to understand, how to work with the ingredient, how much you want to put it in to make your own flavor, your own taste. That's the thing.
Mm,
So, and
true.
that's the understanding of the taste of the aroma. So you have to understand how the food tastes like, and what kind of match you're gonna give with, or what kind of add, what you can add on it to don't cover up even the taste, and keep the aroma on.
Definitely. They goes
Understand?
together. They goes together, people. Okay, if the taste is good, supposed to be the aroma is so smelly good.
Mhm.
So, Chefy, the last one will be.
Experimenting with flavors. Yes, why not experimenting? Add a little bit this, add a little bit that, let's try different flavor, let's put a little bit wasabi, let's put a little bit mint, let's put a little bit matcha, let's put some, that's experimenting, don't be afraid to make a mistake on it, just try it.
Mm, yes, that's try. If you listen to our previous episode, people, we always encourage you to experiment in the kitchens because who knows, you will experiment food that will echo for our generations to come. Like what? Pesto, like tomato sauce.
Oh
That's
yeah.
our experiment product of experimentation, people. It's not just come out, okay, this tomato sauce. No, there's a process that make these tomato sauce bigger, better, and bolder that until now we are using.
Yes, well, everybody's got different recipes, so everybody put different taste and aroma, different flavors on it. So they experiment different flavor on the tomato sauce. So my mom, she make different kind of tomato sauce at home, but and with the different flavors. So that's the thing, with the time you're gonna learn how to you know play with the flavors, and add the flavor that you like best, and use that kind of sauce for things that you like best to use with a different fish, a different meat, a different chicken, a different lamb, or whatever is going to match better with the flavor that you're going to, the sauce that you're going to make, or the dressing that you're going to make.
Definitely. So, Shafi, before we go, and I'm inviting you, please do listen to my other podcast, Book 101 Review on my fourth season, people, fourth season. Please do listen to my, not latest, my one of my episode. I interviewed the musical director of the Clary Clarkson Show. He they have a new book with his wife, so they are promoting one their debut novel. He won the Emmy and the Grammy. So please do listen to my latest one of my episode with Mr. and Mrs. Herbert. Book 101 review, people, on my fourth season. So Shafi, let's do summarize of what we talk about. We talk
Uh,
about
simple like that. We talk about food, okay? That's it.
simple as that.
No, I
Yes,
was joking.
people.
So joke is always good. And now
Yes.
well, we talk about fundamental. The most important thing that you need in the kitchen, and how to use different things in the kitchen as a grill, oven, and and whatever you need to know about tasting, about flavoring, and at the end you're gonna have a nice test made from my friend Daniel Lucas.
yes. With the help of Chef Alessandro Panantoni. Thank you so much for being my partner in crime,
It's
in
always
everything.
it's always a pleasure to stay with you here. I always enjoy to be part of the of this podcast with you.
Yes. So, people, next week we're gonna talk about Food 101 Volume 3. What was the Volume 3? Yeah, this Volume 3. I forget the title, but Volume 3, people, we're gonna talk about next week. So, tune in and please do enroll to our culinary course, Food 101 Volume 1 Basics and Food 101 Volume 2 Fundamentals. Okay, Shafi. Mm,
Fantastic. Okay, Daniel. American people.
See you soon.
Bye bye.